Greetings, dear viewers. It is presently July 27th, 2022 at 1 p.m. I don't know when this video is getting released. I like to give the date just so you guys can be like, wow, this was that long ago or whatever. Anyway. Oh, right. We were trying to rob this individual, but didn't figure out how and gave up. Which is cool with me, but there's still 3 people out here who like to set up ambushes against the innocents of this area. And I'd like to take care of that before I leave. We're just gonna knock them out. I don't want to kill them. Don't want to add to chaos. But I do want to knock them out for an evening, so at least the innocents of this area don't have to worry about them for an evening. Can I just get on up here? Whew. Just want to knock them out. And I want a little bit of a fight, not gonna lie. I want a wee bit of a fight. So we're gonna make it 2 versus 1 here. Which one of you is the lucky one to get knocked out? Let's knock out the dude. Cause I don't know, let's use the heart to figure out which one gets knocked out.
She found a packet of powder, snuck some into his cup, and waited to see if it was poison or just talcum.
That just sounds pragmatic.
They laughed at him, but he showed them what he's made of. They don't laugh anymore.
Sounds like he just stood up for himself.
She sprinkles a powder in their ale. It smells of lemons, and when they start to nod off, she turns out their pockets.
Also pragmatic. I don't really have anything against what these people have done. The one that gets knocked out has it easiest.
Makes a person sick, it does.
I think he was the one that had the most right to do what he did. So we're gonna knock out Homeboy and fight his sisters, or compatriots, or whatever they are.
I didn't know how many corpses there were rotting in the canals.
I could really use a mug of something cool.
Hey there! Uh-oh!
What?
Uh-oh! This didn't work the way I thought it would. Didn't work the way I thought it would. Didn't work. Didn't work. Didn't work. Didn't work. But I'm also... Oh, shit. How about we do something like this?
Go, Dad!
What? What is this?
Knocked out!
No use running!
Fight me, you coward! Ooh. Whoop. Fancy!
To pieces.
Fancy indeed! Boom! Kicked against the wall. Now what? Oh, I knocked her straight out with that. Oh, okay, you cheater.
Wandered out.
Ugh, that stuff disorients so well. Whew. Bring it! Come on. Ah! Need to pull you away from that smoke. Intimidating. But not as intimidating as a fist to the face. Nah, I'm not done with you. Get up.
How did you do it?
Oh God, did you just... Damn. I don't even know how that happened. Well. Fuck 'em. Howlers. Take that story back to your gang. Tell them not to fuck with Corvo. Or Emily. Now then. I need to get somewhere. Please tell me I'm recording. That was an awesome fight. Okay, cool. And hey, as far as I'm concerned, she killed herself. If she wasn't a bad person doing bad things, she wouldn't have found herself in a bad back alley against the wrong person. And then she wouldn't have set herself on fucking fire while rolling down the stairs like a fucking idiot. I just need to get back, right? That's all I'm having to do. I already did everything. Yep. Meet Megan Foster at the skiff. Easy peasy. Excuse me, gents. Sure. Oh, Megan. What you up to?
So it's done.
Ashworth won't be a problem anymore.
Good. But Corvo, there's something else. Back when I lived in Dunwall, I did things that I'm not proud of.
You live long enough, that happens.
Yeah. But what I did is worse than most. I knew Delilah and Ashworth. Bought into their bullshit, which led me down a bad road. To be honest, before all this, I thought Delilah dead. I don't want to get into it right now, but I felt like you should know. There are things I regret, Corvo.
Whatever happened in Dunwall was a long time ago, Megan.
I wish it felt like that. Seems like yesterday. Are you ready to leave now?
Yeah, that's why I came here. Sounds like you're beginning to trust me, and you think I'm somebody who you can actually open up to, the same way you found Sokolov trustworthy. Yeah. Am I recording my audio here? Let me check. Test. I am. Okay, good. I'm always paranoid about that kind of thing. Let's go.
Yes, let's go. Take me back to the dreadful whale.
Another step toward the Duke of Serkonos and Delilah.
So who have we dealt with so far? There we go. They're firmly in that, what is that, third quadrant? Because I believe grid quadrants go 1, 2, 3, 4. Firmly in that third quadrant. I love it. Assault and non-lethal. With an overall chaos level of low. How much of this stage did I miss? Oh, I missed a blueprint. Oh, I hate missing blueprints. How did I do on everything else, though? Bone charms I don't care about. Runes I don't care about. I intentionally skip those sometimes. I want to get every outsider shrine for sure. Coins are alright, as long as I get around half, which I sort of did here. Alright, yeah, I'm okay with this. What is this, though? Oh, it shows completion for all of these based on a little circle chart. Special actions. Shrewd negotiations. Got the best price for the Roseboro prototype. Which no more. Forever severed Brianna Ashworth's link to Delilah's magic. Spying overseers found the outpost that Vice Overseer Byrne was using to spy on Brianna Ashworth. Gotta love it. Let's roll. Chapter 6, The Dreadful Whale. Meet with Anton Sokolov to discuss your next steps before taking the skiff to the Dust District. Oh, we've been hearing about the Dust District this whole time.
3 years ago, Delilah was laying her plans. The Duke's people gathered at the home of a mine baron named Aramis Stilton to commit some horror in her name. I need to know how they made her immortal. But where was I 3 years ago? Letting Emily daydream through council meetings, teaching her fencing and back alley fighting. I always expected an enemy we could put down with a sword. Soldiers, spies, assassins. Instead, we got something else. Beyond the pale. Beyond the natural world. Instead, we got hit by someone like me.
Damn. That was the coolest cutscene yet. I would have phrased it exactly the same way. Confer with your allies, yes, of course. Okay, here's my actual log. Everything is here. We're not in the void. You can never tell. You can never tell. Travel log. Let's sit down and take a look at Corvo's new journal. Entry, that is. What happened 3 years ago? Brianna Ashworth and Delilah were infiltrating the minds of the Sisters of the Oracular Order, influencing the visions they sent to the High Overseer, and through him to all the Abbey faithful across the Empire. But I put a stop to that. I must admit, I'm impressed by Delilah's delusions of grandeur. Is she dreaming of being worshipped? Wait, I must admit, I'm impressed by Delilah's delusions of grandeur. Is she dreaming of being worshipped the way some occultists worship the outsider? I'm worried about what I'll find back in Dunwall. I hope Emily is all right. Anyway, Ashworth is no longer a witch, is no longer a witch. Her connection to void magic is broken, and hopefully now Delilah's coven in Karnaca will be broken. I also learned that Ashworth organized some kind of seance for Delilah 3 years ago. I'm getting close to understanding Delilah's immortality. It happened in the manner of a mine baron named Aramis Stilton. I'll pay him a visit. Megan Foster. Megan Foster admitted that she knew Brianna Ashworth from years back. Ashworth, who's been a part of Delilah's coven of witches for a long time. Megan Foster admitted that she knew Brianna Ashworth from years back. Yeah, see, I don't quite remember that in Dishonored 1, but Megan keeps bringing it up. Ashworth, who's been a part of Delilah's coven of witches for a long time. You see, I don't remember her in Brigmore Witches. Maybe I should. I can't quite put it all together, but there's something. I've noticed Megan won't look me in the eye. I want to trust her, and I'm grateful for her help. But do I really know anything about her? Well, it's like Jessamine said. Megan Foster. She can be trusted to a point. Can't sleep. My father died when I was so young, and I hated him for it. Of all things, a lumber accident. It seemed like such a foolish end. I could never forgive him. I hated him for leaving me without a father, as if it was the worst thing in the world. Now I know better. It's taken all this time to understand. It is so much worse to lose a child. Emily, I am coming for you. No matter what, I will come for you. Damn. Deep, deep. I'm loving this game. Anyway, what are we up to? Gotta talk to Anton. Hypatia's door is closed. Leave me a note.
My mind is finally clearing. Now I can return to my work here, helping those who need it the most. What can I say about what you've done for me? Saved me from madness and worse, from giving in to a life of sadistic brutality. How could I ever repay you for that? Given who you are and what you're in Karnaca to do, I can only say good luck. The city, the country, the empire, everyone is counting on you. I'll send something special for you, by way of courier. I hope it helps.
Please tell me it's a boot stealth blueprint. But even failing that, trust me, Hypatia, my friend, what you are doing for the lower classes out there in the Empire is thanks enough. This is Emily's empire, and every individual needs to feel the touch of that light. You are an instrument through which she can spread that light.
Myself. Listen to me talking to myself like the old loon I am.
Hey, Sokolov. I'll come talk to you in a second. I want to find Megan. Wait, is she missing? He said she can take care of herself. Is Megan not here? I'd better talk to him first and find out what's up.
Megan is out in the city, but I'll explain.
Thanks, I was looking for an explanation for that.
I need to know why Delilah can't be killed. Everything we've learned implies that something strange happened at Aramis Stilton's home 3 years ago, but then he disappeared.
Stilton lived in a bunker kept secure by a fancy lock made by Jindosh. Maybe inside you'll learn more about how to stop Delilah.
But I have to get there first, through a ruin created by the Duke, where I used to live.
Megan had an intriguing idea. Howlo is leader of the Howlers. He wants Vice Overseer Byrne killed, and of course, Byrne wants Howlo dead too. Both groups will attack you on sight, but walk in with the corpse of their chief enemy, and they'll treat you like family.
So that gives me at least one way into Aramis Stilton's house.
I'm pretty sure that will work.
Coming back here, seeing it changed, run into the ground. Some people have reached beyond others.
It's very interesting that they're setting up all of their points. They're setting up some kind of a massive ritual or something. I don't really know, but I mean, we got north, east, southwest. They've got like a triangle or a diamond shape going on here, a long diamond. Interesting stuff.
The old Batista neighborhoods, full of mining families, called the Dust District now.
And we have a river. Or something like that here. Interesting. So, Stilton's home. What happened 3 years ago? And what is this? Stilton Manor. That's the place right there.
If I put people to work down in a mine, I'd want to live in a fortified bunker too.
So, Aramis Stilton slept in a bunker that was locked by one of Jindosh's highly advanced locks. I need to be able to get in there to learn more about why Delilah is immortal. You can't very well stop someone who's immortal no matter how hard you try, right? The Silver Spike on Overseers. Your dear editor is stepping aside this week to give you both sides of an argument raging across the city. Guest editor, we don't need the Abbey. Take heed, friends. The Abbey seeks to control our city and our lives. The Overseers are building chapels and outposts, taking advantage of the despair in the crumbling corners of Zirkonos, like our own infamous Dust District. You may have seen the sly propaganda from my learned rival, Sebastian Armitage, but consider with care. The Abbey will invade your homes looking for evidence of witchcraft or wrongdoing, and to them all manner of possessions are suspicious. They imprison and torture the innocent with the intent of extracting confessions. They frown on dancing, drinking, and gatherings. Are you prepared to abandon the Gleaner's feast? Are you ready to submit completely, as they demand? The Dust District can only be saved by the very people who have lived here all their lives. Like me, like you, like Paolo and his howlers, trying to make things better for us small people. Patrolling our streets, collecting and distributing resources to the ones in need. If more of us had Paolo's courage, maybe the Dust District could be called Barista, or could be called Batista again. Mavis Anto. So, there's going to be a lot of Overseer stuff in this one. The Overseers are moving into the Batista mining district. And they're probably going to be looking to extract confessions then, aren't they?
I knew plenty of people like Paolo growing up. Maybe not as crafty.
Yeah, he's a bully, but this one turns into rats when you kill him, so that's interesting. And here's Vice Overseer Byrne. We didn't get to meet him, but we heard him in an audiograph or read a note from him, one of those. He wasn't actually in the previous mission.
Vice Overseer Byrne. I dread each interaction with the Abbey.
Indeed. So, it sounds like murdering someone is one way to be able to get where I need. Oh, a note from Sokolov. Corvo, it's true. I don't tinker... Corvo, it's true. I can't hear it not in his voice, but I also can't imitate it very well. I don't tinker with mechanical devices much anymore, but I'm not so old as to be useless just yet. Behold, I have fashioned a little contrivance for you, using only parts scavenged from this wretched vessel. Yes, all right, a few bits were currently in use, but I assure you none were involved in keeping us afloat. Say nothing to Megan, as her disposition needs no further souring. In any case, may this device serve you well, Sokolov. Sokolov made me a spring razor, and I can't even take it. It's from Sokolov, though. It's Sokolov's spring razor. But I can't just leave one deployed here. I don't want to hurt somebody. Oh well. Thank you, Sokolov. Love you. You're the best. Very, very best. Wow. Oh, it's broken. What is this? The Gears of Time. Anton Sokolov Diary, The Gears of Time, hello again, neglected journal. I smile as I write this, for I know others will read it, when I'm gone to the void, or perhaps as I languish in a prison cell somewhere. Fine then, read away and laugh, if it is in your nature, at my foolishness and my aching joints. Does it please you to know that even walking is a chore? But I am too proud to use a cane. I can hear my bones protest with every step, a most unpleasant grinding noise that follows me wherever I go. Is it amusing to know that my eyes can barely see this page, or that my hand trembles as I hold the pen? Then laugh! Yes, the once great Sokolov is now just a tired old bag of bones. My meals are brought to me. Soon someone will have to hold the spoon lest I starve. I find it nearly impossible to paint and even more difficult to urinate. So laugh, but then pause in your glee and take a moment to realize this. The same fate awaits you, my friend, should you be smart enough and lucky enough to live as long as I have. It's so very real, Sokolov. Any of us who's ever... I'm not going to talk in detail about this, but I will say he's not wrong. That's why I look up to people like Sokolov and those who are that old and going through all of that. Because I hope to be there one day, as much anguish as that sounds like it is. Come on, modern medicine. We need that Starfleet world, honestly. We need the Federation, and we need some Starfleet level medicine up here, where surgery is done with lights rather than scalpels, where people live to be like the age of 170, right? That kind of thing. And even at like 165, they're still like serving aboard starships because they're still able to get around and stuff. Oh, Anton. I have looked up to you from the moment I met you in Dishonored 1 in 2012, 2013, or whatever it is. Which one is it, Al? Do you know? And that Al has no idea. I put that Al on the spot. Look at him. He's like, oh shit, I don't know what year it was. I put that Al on the spot. Hey, this looks huge. I don't think Sokolov can prepare that. He's here alone. I'm not gonna take any of these. It'll be just him. Megan's gone. Hypatia's gone. I'd better check the engine room then. I can't believe I'm genuinely checking this engine room for anything that needs fixing before I go, just so that Sokolov will be okay. I can't believe I'm actually doing that. Like, that's really what I'm doing, like, for real. Also looking for potions. Oh wait, I don't need them. I got 10 and 10. Haha. I don't know enough about the engine to know whether this should be steaming or not, but it feels like that should be tighter. If I could pick this up, I'd try to tighten that up. Oh well. Well, Sokolov can go around the ship taking parts off to make spring razors and stuff. I guess he's fine. Oh, he worries about the time coming soon where someone's going to have to hold the spoon for him when he eats. Oh. And how do I get out of here if Megan's gone? I just take the skiff myself? I don't drive skiffs myself. That's never happened for Corvo. It's always someone driving it for him. God, I wish I had an outsider power that said summon Samuel. Wait, who was that? That's not anybody, that's a bell. Not Duke Luca, a bell. You know what I mean. God, I should just start the next mission. Wait, where did Sokolov even go? Upstairs? He walked out of the briefing room. Oh, look. This thing looks fun to drive, honestly.
So the Royal Protector is headed into the Dust District. Corvo says he hasn't been back in a long time, and I can't blame him for that. According to Sokolov, he'll be trying to get into Aramis Stilton's house. Not easy. I've tried. Stilton was a friend. Even as a mine owner, he was a good man who came up from working people and never forgot it. I went looking for him the night he disappeared, but the house was swarming with the Grand Guard. I showed them what I was worth, but it cost me. I'll live to see that score settled.
Is that where you lost your arm? Attempting to save Aramis Stilton, who was apparently a good man. Guess I'm driving a skiff myself then. Oh, wait.
What's that?
What do you mean, what's that?
Anton Sokolov, painter, inventor, and philanderer, famous throughout the Isles, loyal only to himself.
And Emily, we've learned. But maybe you know more than I do.
Ready now?
You're gonna take me? Okay. I mean, even walking is a chore for you. You can barely see? Maybe I should... You know what? No, I am not going to take this away from you, sir. You have your role to play in this story, and if this is part of it, then by all means.
Let's go.
I'll get you as close as I can.
I'm sure it will be enough. Well, it might be time to pour some more coffee. Dust District, Chapter 6. You must travel through the Dust District to Aramis Stilton's manor, which contains more of Delilah's secrets. Vice Overseer Byrne and his religious followers are at war with Paolo, leader of the Howler Gang. Either Byrne or Paolo will aid you for a favor. Okay. You know, the Overseers are the evil I know. I'm already thinking of siding with Byrne. I am very interested in seeing what Paolo has to bring to the table, though. Now, see, like I said, the Overseers are the evil that I know, so I know what they're all about. I know why they want Paolo off the streets. Paolo and the Howlers. It's not a good ending if we help the Overseers. I realize there are other things that could come up in the course of all this, but given what we know. Paolo, however, at least according to that one editor of the newspaper, the guest editor of that newspaper that we read, he's here to fight for the small people, the small fry. Like one of the old-fashioned gangs, like during like Al Capone's days and stuff like that. You know, that kind of thing, where gangs actually did try to look out for their neighborhoods, right? I mean, yeah, they were criminals, but against the law, not against people, for the most part. At least that's what the romantic fantasy of that era would have you believe. I feel like Paolo is one of those kind of gangsters. The kind who's a criminal, a bully, a ruffian. Sort of a lawful evil leaning neutral evil kind of person. Who does actually look out for the small fry. Interesting stuff. I don't know which way we're going to go with this.
I didn't know Aramis Stilton. Who was he?
Loyal to the old Duke. Stilton helped build modern Karnaca with those silver mines. Worked his way up from nothing to a fortified mansion. But the new Duke spends money so fast, the mine crews work all day and all night. The district's in ruins. The dust drives out anyone except the most desperate.
The Duke of Serkonos has made a mess of things. His father was a good man.
True, but the new Duke's misery has only been possible with Dunwall's support. In any case, you'll have to pass through the Dust District. Maybe Stilton's still in there, or maybe he's dead. Find Megan once you reach the Dust District. She'll tell you more. I'll wait here with the skiff and take you back to the dreadful whale after you finish.
Loyal only to himself, you say, Jessamine. I'm pretty sure Anton at this point has such a high degree of respect for Corvo, Emily, Jessamine, honestly the whole rightful royal family that I think we can safely say he's loyal to us. I mean, look at him. This has got to be extremely difficult for him, piloting this skiff and then waiting here to take me back. It's a job that others historically have done because it's too much for him, right? But being the only one that could do it, here we are. We wouldn't be here if it weren't for him doing this. So, Megan Foster is here, probably still trying to tie up those loose ends that she was talking about in her audiograph when it comes to her friend Aramis Stilton. I'm pretty sure Aramis is still alive, and that may be the third option we seek. Could be in this box. Aramis, are you in here? Don't worry about that. Just covering all angles there, buddy. Now then, let's see. Yikes. Wait, everything's that way? There's a shrine that I'm looking for. Obviously want to hit that up sooner rather than later. Wait, do we though? What bone charms do we have? Oh, runes, that is. We have 3 runes. And what are we buying with those? Do I want lasting bend time? Seems a little cheap, honestly. Blink is fully upgraded. Agility. I think now's the time. We have 3 runes. Let's pick up our speed. Yes. And let's pick up our long fall. Yes. Excellent. Windmill operation. We know how to... Okay, let's see. Okay. Check wind speed, etc., etc. We got some mannequin parts and other things. A grindstone, a little workshop. Health potion, crossbow bolts for free. That's good. Or are we heading down? Are we heading up? Looks like we're heading nowhere. There we go. Although these fans... Okay. Just wanted to be sure we could not break those. Flammable liquid. Leave it there for now. All right. Stepping out into beautiful Karnaca. Batista Overlook. There is certainly a lot going on here. We have a number of windmills. This one has no cables leading away from it. Neither does this one. If we saw cables, we could be ready for things like arc pylons, walls of light. You know, Sokolov inventions that are still being used and that nobody has really actually improved upon, even though many have claimed. Piero did. Piero did at the end of Dishonored 1. He and Sokolov worked together definitely to improve the arc pylon. Whoa. Look at all that. Alright, well, we're headed out this way anyway. Jeez, there's one already.
Orders from the Duke. We're losing too many people. Good soldiers blinded by that hallucinogenic powder the Howlers use, then stabbed to death or dragged down by the Abbey's hounds. One young lieutenant got hit by an overseer grenade, and that was it. She was one of the Duke's distant cousins or something.
Shit. Let's hope they do enough damage to each other so the fight goes out of them.
That won't happen until someone manages to kill either Paolo or Vice Overseer Byrne. And I don't see you or me beating a path to the Crone's Hand or up to the temporary stronghold the Abbey's got set up.
The Crone's Hand is where Paolo is hanging out, and there's a temporary stronghold for the Overseers. Noted. Don't worry about me, none. Just blink into the dark.
Let's check the place just in case.
Yeah, you thought I was right there, huh? But I'm not actually there. I'm in the dark. elsewhere. Let's pop this open. Oh, crap! Hmm.
Hey, you! Wait!
Whoa!
Check around here.
Crunch! Try again.
Come back here! No move! Get away! Running! What are you waiting? Take that! You hide your face! Coward! Wait, this is me! Damn!
Boom!
What the?
Boom! Hit!
Wait,
Nice kick!
this isn't.
Dust storm coming.
Yo! What? That's gonna make the wall of light go all kinds of crazy. Honestly? Honestly, that could come in handy. Hello, blueprint. Conductive filaments.
Put in a request for new boots, and what did I get? The sock. One useless sock.
He's friendly with the woman in charge of the manifests.
Nice.
When a shipment is due, he can take what he wants before it ever makes it onto some trader's ledger.
Well then, you deserve to get only a sock whenever you put in an order for supplies. When you ask for new boots and you get only a sock, it's karma for being the one to take the lion's share or your first pick of things you shouldn't be getting the first pick of. Mine collapses, numerous casualties. Another mine has collapsed, leaving 8 miners injured, killing 12. Because the Duke is a dick. Oh, the Grand Palace is now directly managing the mines. Yeah, of course they blamed it on the workers. The shrine is 71 meters out in that direction. Question is, does this loop around that way so I can get there, or do I have to beeline it? Well, I guess we can only find out by exploring the area around us. So let's see what's in here. The guards ran all the way up through here from the street level, so we know this connects. I already found a blueprint nearby, so I'm on low alert for a blueprint. Just kind of skimming this area. I would not mind another sleep dart. Oh yeah, here's where I was. Good, good, good. Another sleep dart would be very handy. That's where they spotted me originally. There's one guy waiting over there who was not too concerned with everything happening. And we've got some darkness back here. Blood flies. Not unexpected in Karnaca, since they've always been here anyway. God, these things have always been around. That's crazy. But look how non-hostile they are when they're not near their nests. I can understand people being able to get by with these. Still. Well, we turned off the wall of light and homeboy over there didn't even notice.
Ugh, I hate this wall. Itches like mad. Why can't I wear my regular clothes?
'Cause that's not a uniform. Though, yeah, they shouldn't make their uniforms out of wool. That stuff sucks. That stuff can itch. Why not a nice cotton uniform? Polyester. This place is crazy. God, I love how Karnaca looks. This place would be nice to live in if it didn't suck complete ass.
Another slum. Going back to Dunwall stirred up memories. Things I'd almost forgotten. Almost.
Oh, it's you. But who are you talking to? I mean, anybody in there with you is a friend of mine too, so.
Hello,
Megan?
Lord Protector. Stilton's home is just beyond here, but getting inside will take some effort.
It always does, my friend.
I've been doing reconnaissance, talking to people. The Overseers and the Howlers have divided up the district. Just ahead is neutral territory where no one will harass you. But further on, the Howlers and the Overseers both have boundaries set up. And beyond those points, they'll attack you on sight.
Aramis Stilton is the real goal. Sokolov said you'd worked out a plan.
Yes. I believe that if you take out Paolo or Vice Overseer Byrne, the other one will grant you safe passage, and will help you get inside Stilton's home. Neutralize either one of them, and bring him to the other.
Got anything else?
Byrne is protected by the Overseers. Paolo has the Howlers, but I think he's also got some kind of black magic charm. They say he's got to die twice before the sun sets, or he can't be killed. Good luck with that.
That seems highly unlikely, unless you know that. Maybe I could find Stilton myself, or just get in to the structure myself, without helping either of these two terrible factions. Nah, I don't know if the Howlers are actually a terrible faction. Like, I don't consider Slackjaw's gang a terrible faction, they're just part of the times. Something about the Howlers seems... I don't know, something about it. Something about the Howlers seems very distasteful.
I am tired. How long, my dearest? How long must I endure in this shadow state?
Then I'll get on the move. This is neutral territory.
This is the Duke of Sokolov. Been told that people are complaining about dust from the mines falling on the city. Yes, war is expensive. You may not be aware that our silver mine program tapped me in order to fund our conflict against the Northern Isles. That's not dust. It's the blood of our enemies.
Not sure how to collect that rune. And I'm not going to jump to my death to find out.